By saying Eastern Michigan outworked us, especially I thought in the second half to win the game. I thought that they got the open shots that they got, they made. The open shots that we got, we weren't even close to, the few open shots that we got, I don't think we were even close to making. I thought in the second half as well, I thought that they got a number of second shots and a number of drives, and we talked, all week about not giving up second shots and giving up drives to the basket, and there again we did it time and again. We allowed Eastern Michigan to get close to the rim.
How much of that in the second half though had to do with the fact that you guys are just going out there with 7 guys?
You know what? I don't know, but if it is in effect, then we're going to have to get in better shape because it's not going to change anytime soon. So I would say to me, it's a mental thing more than a physical thing. We can always slow the game down if we have to on offense, but you have to, I'm trying to preach to our team the absolute necessity of being much more stingy defensively. We give up way too many simple plays for our opponent, and it's happening time and again. Give Eastern Michigan credit. I mean, they made their open shots. Medlock made 2 big threes. I thought Bowser made some big plays, but we gave Balkema 2 layups in the game, one in the first half. No, both in the second. We gave him 2 layups in the first half, and that just shouldn't happen. So those plays, I mean, we're in a tie game with 4 minutes to go or what have you. Balkema's 2 layups. Those are killer plays.
How would you assess Denzel's first game?
Good. I mean, he's a really talented guy. I mean, you can obviously tell how physically talented he is. I don't think it was a good show of his overall skill level, and it wasn't. I don't think he was in great physical fitness in this game, but hopefully that will get better. He's going to end up being one of the better players in our league, but he's got to fight through fatigue a little more than he did. But he's certainly very talented. He's very physically gifted. He needs, I said to my staff, when the red light goes on, you don't know what plays some of these guys are going to make or not make, and now we know a little bit more about what he's going to do in game situations. So there are areas he's clearly got to get better.
How long do you think that takes? How many games do you think it takes for him to really?
I don't know, but the sooner he gets better, the sooner we get better. So I don't know, to be honest with you. I think that our team will be playing better basketball in January than we are right now, and that means our freshmen have got to get a few more games under the belt. Denzel needs a few more games. He hasn't played really basketball in over a year. He hasn't played many college basketball games at all. But every game, I think we've gotten a little bit better. Certainly today was a step in the right direction. We played with more energy, but we didn't finish the game well.
When you have a guy like that stepping in mid-season, how tough is it now when you have a guy who should hopefully be a force for you guys, for his teammates to really develop around him and get that chemistry?
Well, it's certainly a point of emphasis, and it's a very strong point of emphasis for us to throw him the basketball at every opportunity. Now we've played, 7 or 8 games without him, and guys have had a little bit more free reign to shoot balls, from the perimeter. But we need to be much more conscious of when he's open and throwing him the basketball, because the best thing about Denzel is he'll throw the ball to anybody else when he's double covered or when somebody cuts. So we need to play a little more inside out than we did tonight.
How much are you really depending on Wells right now? I mean, he played 39 minutes tonight, another strong game for him.
Julius?
Yeah.
I mean, those are too many minutes. His minutes, even with a short lineup, they've got to come down. And hopefully we'll get Daz back, hopefully for the next game, Daz Thornton. And if he comes back, we have a little more flexibility. But Alion Diop played a little bit more, and even Darren White played in the 30s. Those are probably too many minutes. But it's going to be difficult spotting some of these guys and getting them anywhere close to 30. Okay. Say that again.
36% from the free throw line, is that a characteristic of your team?
Well, I certainly hope not, because then we won't win many games at all. But, Denzel steps up in his first attempt, I think he was 0 for 3, his first 3 shots. And he's got to be a guy that improves from the free throw line. And Pierre Curtis is a guy who I think is a good free throw shooter, and he missed 2. When you're going to go on the road and you're going to try and win games, you've got to do everything better than we did tonight. We didn't defensive block out well, and we didn't make free throws, and we turned it over 6 more times. If you look at just possessions in the game, they got 5 more offensive rebounds than we got. They got 6 more possessions from our turnovers, and they got more free throws than us. I mean, they got 14 more free throws, and we shot poorly from the 3. So there's a lot of things we've got to do better. But free throws is one. Blocking out is something that is puzzling me to no end with this group. We just can't seem to get this team to be physical on blockouts. Okay. Thanks, guys.